What's going on, you fam? Raiyuden here. So if you saw today's summoning video, then you'll know that I got my hands on the new cooler. And this is just going to be a showcase video. I'm super happy that I got him. Between him and the Frieza, I actually wanted him far more, because out of all the villains, he's one of my favorites. He has just such a really cool design, and I'm really glad they gave him an awesome transformation animation in the game. Sure, they recycled pretty much everything else, but I guess I can sort of overlook it because the transformation looks cool. But there's a lot of other things that make this unit great beyond just, his transformation. So let's just dive right into it. He's a defensive type, so naturally his offensive capabilities are not going to be overwhelming, his stats that is, but his defensives are actually insane. He has some incredibly high defensive stats. This is pre-transformation. This is about, the defenses a lot of offensive type units tend to have. He brings a strike and a blast, and he has Sagos from the movies, which is very, very nice. Very, very good. For that tag, this is very awesome to have. Arts cards, strike blast, unimportant, death beam, major pierce damage. I think this is one of the few blue cards that do pierce damage. And then interestingly enough, substitution count increases on your opponent. That's always nice as well. That can be pretty useful if you know what you're doing. And he gets more strike damage with his green card. Main ability, transforms, always nice. Z ability, I'm really looking forward to getting this dude to 5 stars if I get very lucky, because I want to run him on my movies team. Abilities, another Emperor. He provides nullifying abnormal conditions up to 2 times, so like the yellow Super Saiyan 2 transforming Gohan, paralysis, he'll be able to nullify twice, and he gradually restores health, kind of like Cell. He heals a little bit while he's on the battlefield, whatever. Wicked Pride. When he enters the battlefield, he takes 20% less damage for 10 timer counts, and he does 30% more strike damage for 15. That's not too bad, not the worst thing in the world. Go toe-to-toe a little bit here. Now, it's his after transformation that makes him absolutely nuts. So, strike and blast a little bit higher, but he's a defensive type. It's not going to be overwhelming. His defenses are nuts. He's very close to 100k on both, and he might be one of the first units that actually do that. He's definitely in the top 5 for both stats, I believe. Arts card, Supernova. Major explode damage, substitution count increases, and then it cannot be nullified by most other special moves. So this is the same thing that Broly's blue card does as well. And for those that don't know what this means, it means that if you do a Kamehameha and let's say some other blue card that's not a beam clash, they tend to cancel each other out. But this has sort of higher priority over other blue cards because it comes up and down, I'm guessing. So it will beat out a lot of other blue cards, which is actually quite nice. His green card here gains ki, 20% more strike damage. That's always good. Very nice for a unit that has blast armor especially. His ability here, this is where he gets all crazy. So you'll get his special arts card. He'll heal, increase draw speed for 40 timer counts. That's actually quite nice. This guy has some stupid sustainability. The 40 timer counts of gaining health and then transforming and healing 25%. That's freaking awesome. Ultimate transformation. Every time your opponent switches out, he gains 40% on his vanish gauge, which is nice. I'll be realistic here. That's not that useful, really. It's very niche situations where you're actually going to be taking advantage of this. I mean, like the Namek Goku has this sort of thing with his green card, except he's the one forcing people out. It's useful, but when put into practice, it's very few situations where it's actually going to come through for you. But I don't know, I guess it really comes down to the fighting. Applies the following effects to self per defeated LOE unit or Sagas from the movies unit. That's very important here. So if he's the last guy, he can be a pseudo crisis unit, plus 50% additional damage inflicted, and he takes 20% less damage for 10 timer counts. That's pretty good when you're a last stand unit. 10 timer counts is, let's say your opponent gets priority. Well, guess what? You're going to be taking 20% less damage just from this alone. His second unique ability, every time he enters the battlefield, he'll take 20% less damage for 10 timer counts, and he'll do plus 30% more strike damage for 15 timer counts. So these will stack together. So crisis unit swaps in. Look at that, plus 50% additional damage inflicted plus the strike. That's 80% additional strike damage, and he could take up to 40% less damage for 10 timer counts. That is important because that part of his passive ties in with this right here. After your opponent finishes attacking you, you will do 25% more damage for 15 timer counts, and your allies will also do that as well. That's crazy. That's crazy. So if he's the last guy left and you do a combo on him and you don't finish him out, oh my god, if it's a 1v1, he's gonna beat you down. That's crazy. That alone will equate to what? Plus 105% strike damage? That's nuts. That's some craziness. He's very, very good. Very much looking forward to using him. So he can be not only a very good defensive unit, he can be a crisis last stand unit, and even better, he can be a support unit. A support capability tied with his defensive nature is awesome. He's meant to tank hits, but if he does tank hits, he buffs everybody else. That's really damn good. Very, very damn good. So, enough about that. This is the team we're going to be rocking him on. I'm going to be using him with movies. Some people you could use him on Lineage of Evil or whatever, but for me personally, I'm going to use him on movies because of what these other units are capable of doing in terms of locking in, sustainability, high damage with an ultimate card. Cooler right here just provides so much for the movies team, and I really do think that he's better on movies. You could argue that Bojack is better for the purple slot, but I mean, if you need a really strong defensive unit to take the purple slot, I think Cooler can do it. So enough about that. Let's jump to some PvP.
Louder.
Before we quickly jump in, I probably should cover the equips that I provided Cooler. Now, despite him having pretty even strike and blast damage, a lot of his buffs are strike oriented, so the equips that I gave him mainly focus on that. So strike and blast right there, blast, strike right there, and then I gave the Z equip because it has pretty damn good defense capabilities altogether. So that's all fine and dandy. Let's jump into match number 1. We're gonna start out with the yellow Gohan. Gonna bring the purple Cooler and obviously that green Goku, who is an absolute monster for this team because he too is a crisis unit. When he's the last guy left, he does additional damage inflicted per lost unit. He heals. He's crazy. Like, his capabilities all around together, healing with his main ability, that it's third ultimate damage, more damage the longer he's on the battlefield. He's a really good crisis unit. Putting all these things together makes for a very dominant team. He started out with Kid Buu. That's all fine. He's gonna go for a tackle at some point, I think. That's fine if you want to remove my key. Nice. Let's go, Cooler. There's those little heals that we're getting. Let's go. There we go, doing some really nice damage here. Brought out the purple nail, thank you. That's what I wanted. Now we're just gonna back up here. Ah, crap, I didn't back up quick enough. Now let's get rid of his vanish and then switch out to Cooler. Or maybe I should finish him off here. Nope, we're bringing in Cooler. We're going strike. He's not gonna, he's saving the blue card definitely to try and take him out. There we go, got the strike. We're gonna do this to increase substitution cost. Gonna transform. What an awesome transformation. Pop the green. That's fine. Oh, I thought I got him in one more. That's fine. We're gonna swap out. Alright. Oh wow, how many green cards do you got? Alright, we've been in here for long enough to do additional ultimate damage, but the combination of these guys put together is nuts. You got a lot of units here that can really take advantage of all the green cards that you're going to be getting. Let's blow them back. Let's do this. See ya. Let's pop the main again. So we healed, and we have another green card, which the Gohan is going to take full advantage of. Oh wow, we're lagging. That's fine. Interesting moment to lag, but look, Cooler's defensive capabilities are there. Alright, go ahead. Ah, we're gonna swap out. Because we took damage, everybody healed, and Gohan basically one-shot him. Another nice little perk of what the purple cooler can do in terms of being a supportive type. Alright, let's jump into the next match. Alright, here we go. Next match going up against Android 7. So many LOE teams now. I feel like all the LOE users were secretly waiting for these guys, and it makes sense because after they came out, it fit the perfect typings. They needed a new red and purple, and now they're unstoppable. So here we go. I'm hoping that in this run, we're going to be able to see Cooler on a more play a more offensive role. So he sees the yellow Gohan. He's probably going to bring out the red Frieza first in order to counter him. But I'm going to start out with the purple Cooler in order to see what he can do here. We're going to start out with him. He does heal for 40 timer counts, so in the worst case where I do have him take some damage. There we go. Crap, I was thinking the yellow guy was going to come soon. Gonna go with this to increase the substitution count. Let's bring this guy in here. You are a tricky one. I have to deal with him. These guys really have such cool animations when they transform. Alright, Goku. You're gonna do your greatest amount of damage a little bit after. Not right now. Here we go. Part of the reason why this guy is so good on movies is because he gives himself a green card that you can really take advantage of. Not gonna use the Rising just yet. I'm waiting for his full power Frieza, but we can do as much damage as we want right now. Oh, even better for me. That's fine. Oh, didn't get it in time. That's also fine. He can do extra damage to Goku characters, so this is a little bit bad for me. Alright, we got that one in first. Yeah, the combination of all these green cards is a huge pain in the butt, but it is one of the reasons why he's so good to be run on movies. Oh, I was hoping I can get that yellow card in there. We can Rising Rush anyone and they'll die at this point. So we'll go ahead and take care of you. And of course we get gas, but that's fine. This is all fine. Let's switch out to the Goku. We'll go to the green card. Well, we weren't successful on that one, but that is fine. There we go. Got my main ability to heal up, and that green card is going to be useful for the Gohan once he comes out. Holy crap. I knew you were gonna do that. I'm gonna actually use this green card here. Just to get an idea of what my friend's doing here. Crap. Tricky spot, but it's fine. I gotta make sure I kill this guy. We're gonna swap out. Gohan at this point can easily take care of the red Frieza. There we go. There we go. So we don't have, unfortunately for us, Oh, can we swap out Raiyuden? Can we dodge that? Nah, it was just there. That's a bit of a shame. Alright, now everybody's buffed up. Why are we lagging? Oh, that sucks. He's definitely a tanky machine. Wait a minute, did he leave? I saw it connecting. Oh, we got another green card in our belt. And there we have it. Alright, out of the way. Let's jump into our next match. Alright, here we go. Next match of the video going up against Trihard, running a movies team. This is gonna be tricky. But the only real threat that we gotta deal with here is that yellow Gohan. But after that, Cooler's nice and free, so would he start out with the Gohan? I think he would. So, no, he wouldn't. He's going to counter my Gohan with his Gohan being the red Gohan. So we're going to start out with the Cooler. I'm hoping he can take a more offensive role this time around. He's good offensively, but it's situational because he needs either, somebody dead or he's in a crisis situation. So my hope is that I can get into one of those, but those are always tricky because you're literally one Rising Rush away from dying, and when it gets to that point of the match, people tend to get two. So it's hard to show. But right now he feels like he comes in, tanks a hit, supports everyone else, and then gets out. That's what it feels like to me thus far. Get that in there. I want to increase substitution count. Alright, he's going to be gone for quite some time, which is quite nice. Thank you. I'm surprised Broly's here. Nice. I love this transformation. Alright, we're all powered up. Let's power up even more. Ooh, plenty of strike cards too. Alright, Cooler. Do what kind of damage you can do. Awesome. Now, I can't remember which order the Gohans are in. If it's the yellow one first, I'm immediately getting out. It's the red one. Nice. That timing! But look at that tanking. Sorry, Chief, I'm out. Woo. Honestly, if he wants to take care of this Gohan, I don't mind. If he wants to Rising Rush him too, I should be okay. Or should I go to the movie Goku? Nah, this Gohan's not really free, quote unquote. I'm going with the strike one here. I think he needs a blue card to finish this Gohan out. Well, it was a 50-50. What can you do? Oh, just barely too. We should be in there in time. What? Okay, I was super confused as to what was just happening. Oh, that's interesting. I'm gonna save that green card for Cooler. Thank you. Here you go, Spirit Bomb. So this red Gohan's out of the picture. The yellow Gohan is really the tricky one here. I'm gonna need Cooler to really come out here and tank. Oh, damn. Cooler's probably dead, truth be told, because Gohan with his ultimate and everything, he's in a bad spot. Unless Cooler wants to show some super awesome hidden tanking capability for me. Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. I didn't mean for you to get killed. Oh, what? What's this, Cooler? Oh my god, Chief. Alright, let's back up. Cooler just got healed. Our friend likes to do a lot of tackles, so... oh, are you serious? Can we get out in time? Yes! There we go. Oh, Cooler, man, you are awesome. Man, if you combine Cooler's passive with a Crisis unit, holy crap. That was awesome. Let's jump into a final match. Alright, this will be the final match of the video. I don't know how many I played, but we'll just leave it here. I'm just trying to get a good feel for the Cooler, but honestly, it feels like for me, he's good defensively, but it really does feel like the Cooler's role is mainly to, you know, come in, tank, do a very good job at tanking, and then provide buffs for your team, and then swap out, let your team come in and do some really good damage. But if it really comes down to it and Cooler's left on his own and he has to go against your opponent's team, he can do that because he can also be a Crisis unit. So I feel like overall Cooler's a very good unit. He's very, very good. Whether you put him on movies or Lineage of Evil, he'll do his job really well. So he's a very good unit. I like what they did with him. I think he's exactly what LOE needed. There we go. Thank you for swapping out. I wish I transformed in order to get my 40% vanish, because that would have been just enough to get it back. I'm just gonna throw him back instead. I was hoping we can get one more card. There we go. I'm just gonna Rising Rush. Yeah, we'll go ahead and get rid of Red Vegeta, why not? Which defensive units rule them both? Nice. But not just Cooler doing a good job overall as a well-rounded unit. Him healing and providing a green card is super useful for like movies, because the movie team can really take advantage of it. There's somebody on this movie team that could really take advantage of those green cards, and you already know who it is. It's the Gohan. I'm gonna stay in here and tank this. Once he tries to get rid of all of our buffs, we're gonna swap out. There we go. We'll do this just to power up again. Yeah, it's really not that bad, the damage. Oh, that's cool. We've basically done this entire fight with Cooler right now. Oh crap. Well, we'll go ahead and let the movie Goku take some damage. Now, because he did get hit quite a bit, Cooler's passive is buffing everybody up. So this movie Goku right now is actually pretty damn strong. And tanky as well. He didn't use his ultimate. I wonder, can we tank this? Probably not. Holy crap, he might be able to do it. Oh, that sucks. Oh, we're gonna get smacked by that. That's fine. Gohan will be able to tank it. We're gonna keep the Super Vegito in here. Try throwing one of those again. There you go. That's for throwing those stupid key blasts at me. It's a shame Gohan didn't get his buffs, otherwise Super Vegeta would have died. I'm gonna let you come in and tank, because we get buffed up. Ooh, Blast Armor. Another nice little highlight from Cooler. Do this. Do this. See what our friend is up to. Look at all those buffs. I have no idea how he got that vanish, but... Awesome, awesome, awesome. For a tag known for being super defensive, he did a really good job. But yeah, overall, he's great. I think he meshes super well, whether it be Lineage of Evil or Movie Saga. Movie Saga with Gohan being able to take advantage of the green card in order to blow somebody back, or the movie Goku in order to get his Vanish back, in order to tank one of the hits. For LOE, it could be the full power Frieza in order to use it to stitch together with his blue card, his main ability. Honestly, it's great. Cooler basically increases the flow of every team, and he's a super great asset for either one. He fits a really critical role, and when it comes to him needing to beat somebody up, Cooler can beat somebody up. You just saw him here. He can really kick butt. So overall, great unit. Super happy about how he turned out. Really looking forward to hopefully getting him the 5 stars to buff up the movies, because if I do get that, he's probably going to be a staple in the movies for me. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed, and until next time, peace.